Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. My YouTube channel is called Rachel Went Shopping, where we talk all things fashion, luxury, but especially handbags. Today I have an unboxing for you from my favorite fashion designer, Marc Jacobs. If you watch my channel, then you already know this, but I am a huge Marc Jacobs fan for many reasons. I collect Marc Jacobs era Louis Vuitton, but I also have loved his namesake brand for a very long time. I try not to overbuy contemporary handbags at this point, but I have got a few Marc Jacobs tote bags in my collection now. This unboxing video is for the new Stephen Sprouse tote bag. Again, if you watch my channel, you would know that I have the first Stephen Sprouse Marc Jacobs tote bag from the 40th anniversary collection with the green graffiti. That is the only one they released at the time. However, the marketing at the time did include images of orange, I believe. I cannot remember if we saw pink. However, they only released the green. I was disappointed because if I had a choice, I definitely would have gone for pink because pink is my favorite color. Not just any pink, but bright pink, neon pink, hot pink. That is my absolute favorite. So I love the Louis Vuitton era Stephen Sprouse with the neon colors. And when I heard that this bag was releasing, I knew I had to have it in my collection, and I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm also going to do a comparison of the green versus the pink so you can see both of them. And I have one other adorable little treat that I got from Marc Jacobs that I cannot wait to unbox and show you guys. If you are a Marc Jacobs fan, this is a must-have item. I am decked out in Marc Jacobs today. I am wearing this oversized t-shirt that I got on sale. I believe it was marked down to $136-ish. It's oversized, so this is the medium large size. It fits well. It's like this ivory washed white color, and then it has the crystals that say Marc Jacobs. I love crystals. I love anything that sparkles. And then I also got this piece, which don't call yourself a Marc Jacobs fan if you do not own this. I saw an Instagram ad for the locket ring and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't need a ring, but if they made that in a necklace, I absolutely have to have it. I went to the site, sure enough, they had the locket. I think it's like the balloon heart locket, and you can see when you open it, it has a picture of Marc Jacobs. How adorable is that? Again, if you are a fan, this is a must-have item. You know, it's kind of like how you would wear a t-shirt of your favorite brand or whatever. I have no problem supporting my favorite brands. As you guys know, I love a logo. So these are just some of the new things that I picked up, and I can't wait to show you the bag and the other adorable accessory that I got. I also got a gift from an amazing friend that I have made through YouTube. Laurie from Smiling Cats Couture sent me a gift because I sent her something, and she was so sweet to send me something in return. I can't wait to open this up and show you guys. So let me open this up and show you what this is first, and then we'll get into the Marc Jacobs unboxing. So if you guys know Laurie and her channel, definitely check it out. She has one of the most incredible Louis Vuitton Murakami collections. Every piece, she's like a library of that collection. So sweet. Oh my gosh, you are so kind, Laurie. Thank you so much. You did not have to send me anything. All right, I know she got this on Etsy. Oh my god, it is so adorable. She knows I am a huge Murakami fan. It is a leather Murakami flower, smiling flower charm to hang on my bags. Ugh, it's adorable. I love it. I love that it's all made out of leather. This is gonna look cute on any bag. So fun. And of course, my new bags from the latest Murakami collection. I really love how they got every variation of color on all of the different pieces of leather. That's what the back looks like. And then there is the black strap. Thank you so much, Laurie. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to wear this. You totally did not have to send me anything, but I really appreciate it. This is such a thoughtful gift. Okay, so it's very fitting that I am unboxing this item that Laurie sent me because Laurie also helped me out with this purchase. So she actually messaged me on Instagram on February 21st because she knows how much of a Marc Jacobs fan I am and how much I love the Stephen Sprouse collection, and that I got the first one. And she asked me if I had seen that they were re-releasing the pink graffiti collection, and I said no, I had not seen it. I didn't know anything about it, so she was the first one that told me about it. She gave me the name of a sales associate, Kevin, who works out of Kevin 𝒞𝒽𝒶𝓅𝓉𝒹𝓈. His Instagram name is 𝒞𝒽𝒶𝓅𝓉𝒹𝓈, and I will link it below in the description box. But he is the assistant store manager of the Oak Street, Chicago store. She told me to contact him to get on the list to sort of pre-reserve my bag. So I got in touch with Kevin the next day on February 22nd. I asked if all of this was true, if they were releasing this bag again in pink, because I was surprised. Since it originally came out in the 40th anniversary collection, I didn't expect them to do another release of it. So he confirmed that it was indeed coming back, and he said that he would definitely be able to get my name on the pre-sale list that he had started, and he took all my information. So sweet, so kind, so helpful. Then on February 24th, I got an ad for this other little accessory that I had seen in an editorial image previously. But when I saw it in the image and I went and looked for it on the website, I could not find it anywhere. So it was like it wasn't out yet. I messaged him and I was like, hey, what's up with this item? Do you have it, and can you include it with my purchase? It was a more inexpensive item, so I was like, I don't want to just send a one-off item. I'll wait till you can send me the bag, and then you can send it all together. At that time, I think he did confirm the release date of the bag was going to be around March 19th. So again, that was end of Feb. He reached back out to me on March 17th and said that my bag was ready to go. He was ready to take the payment. He sent me a payment link. So good to know, if you're buying a Marc Jacobs item from a store, they will send you a payment link, kind of like Louis Vuitton, which makes the process so easy. You're not giving financial information back and forth via text or over the phone. You just do it really easy via the payment link. And then I believe he shipped it out that day or the next day, because I got this bag on the release day of March 19th. So that was super exciting and super cool of him. Like, he got it out in such a timely manner. Okay, let's open this up because the packages have been piling up. I've been waiting to open this because I wanted to do it on camera. I had to get my Louis Vuitton cherry blossom filmed. The time is finally here that I get to see this bag in person. And I watched Lisa's video from Luxury and Life in the middle of her unboxing, and it got me totally excited again to see this in person. I'll link Lisa's unboxing below in the comments as well. Oh my God, you guys, look how cute this is. Kevin is adorable. I saw him making TikToks and reels that he was custom painting his customers' boxes, which is so cool. Now I will have to keep this forever. Oh my God, and it says my social name, Rachel Went Shopping. That is so sweet. What a cool detail. And the graffiti obviously really goes with the whole Stephen Sprouse theme here of the graffiti tote bag. Oh my God, this is so cool. Kevin really went above and beyond. He also posts on his Instagram, you can get like pet portraits on your Marc Jacobs tote bags, and they are so adorable. It is so tempting. I might have to get one in the future. Thank you so much, Kevin. Definitely go follow him. I will link his @ down below. All right, let's open it up. Oh, it is so nicely packaged because it came from the store. Oh my God. Okay, wait till you guys see this. Oh, here's a note. It says, Rachel, grant me the serenity to shop. Thank you, Kevin. That is so freaking sweet. Right, ready? I can see that he attached the other item on the bag. I absolutely love it, you guys. The pink on the black is so good. If you remember, oh my God, this is so freaking cute. If you remember, the original one, the green one, was on a brown leather background, which I was kind of unsure about. The pink on the black looks absolutely amazing, and I'm gonna get my other one down so I can show you the two next to each other. So you see the Grant Me, but you don't see the Serenity to Chill fully on the bag. So you can see CHILL there. Somebody commented on one of my other videos that they didn't like the fact that you couldn't see the full words on there. So you can see Serenity to Chill, and it's sort of backwards. You've got the tote bag label there. So if you want to show the tote bag Marc Jacobs, you can. If you don't want to and you just want it to be the graffiti You can see it there. Okay, this is the other item I got, you guys. This was a $75 bag charm. It's Marc Jacobs portrait. So adorable. Oh my God. I am obsessed. Okay, let's take this off so I can show it to you. So this was a $75 bag charm. It's rubber. So it's like flexible, thick rubber. And it's this really cool portrait of Marc Jacobs. It says Marc Jacobs. The chain is very substantial. It's this brushed silver hardware. Again, if you are a Marc Jacobs fan, I freaking love this. I also thought that this would be adorable to put on my vintage Marc Jacobs Louis Vuitton bags, because again, he is the original designer. This was $75. I feel like I live in a jaded world right now where I'm like, that's not bad for a bag charm. Considering we're spending $800 on Louis Vuitton bag charms, what a steal. But how freaking cute would this be on vintage Louis Vuitton Marc Jacobs bags? I was just playing with this one the other day, which is like one of the denim 𝒞𝒽𝒾𝓃𝒹𝓈 bags, and I thought it would look really cute on here. Again, any vintage Louis Vuitton Marc Jacobs, and then of course any new Marc Jacobs bag. I also still have the very first luxury handbag I ever bought myself, which was a Marc by Marc Jacobs bag. Ugh, I am obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with this locket. Again, I'm like a huge nerd stan for Marc Jacobs. Okay, so you know how this bag comes packaged. It's got all kinds of packaging. You've got the strap. Let me undo this. Oh my God, guys, the hot pink looks so freaking good. When I say pink is my favorite color, this is the bright pink that I am talking about. So this bag has silver hardware, shiny silver. I really like that brushed silver on the charm. Probably be easier if I just cut this. So there you have it. It is a black leather strap. Take this off. These bags always come very heavily packaged for protection, but there is the strap on it, so you can wear this bag crossbody. Very easy to wear, and it's adjustable, so you can adjust the length. This is the medium-sized tote, which in my opinion is the perfect size. You guys know I got the Futura collaboration in the large, which is very big. It could almost be like a weekender. This bag does have a zip top, which is awesome. I love that about the Marc Jacobs tote bags. It can zip close, unlike the Neverfull, for example. And then you've got this pocket here with two flat pockets and a zip pocket. Has the full grain leather label, and then Stephen Sprouse by Marc Jacobs. All right, let's see if this fits my 13-inch laptop. And I know that it does because I use my camo Marc Jacobs bag as a work bag. It was probably my most used work bag in 2024. So this is the perfect work bag in my opinion. Also, I was going to put this on here too to add a little bit of Murakami flair. So cute, so fun. Three amazing artists on one bag. Let me get my step stool. Okay, here is the green graffiti bag. So you can see the difference there in the very dark brown leather. It's very dark brown versus the black. Both unique though, because one is brown and one is black. Here is the other side. There is the back. Again, brown, black, green, and pink. They are both super cute. As a collector, I feel like I need to keep both. But if I had to choose one, the pink is definitely my favorite because pink is my favorite color and I wear a ton of black. You can still wear this one with black though. It's very dark brown, so it still works with all black. But I'm so happy that they released this bag in the black with the pink. I freaking love it. So again, this bag is made out of leather, so the retail is $550. This was $75. This locket was $150. I got this shirt on sale for $136. There's another rhinestone bag on sale for 50% off that I'm so tempted to buy. I've been looking at it honestly since it was full price. I considered paying full price. It's marked down right now to $247. It's taking everything in me not to buy it, but I'm trying not to get out of control with contemporary bags just because there's so much on my Louis Vuitton wish list this year, but I had to purchase this. So again, I was trying not to buy a ton of contemporary bags this year just because, again, I have so much on my wish list, but this was something I definitely could not say no to. And then if you stayed till the end of this video, I want to tell you the rumor that I'm hearing about Murakami, which I talked about this at the end of my Marc Jacobs 𝒞𝒽𝒶𝓅𝓉𝒹𝓈 collaboration unboxing video. What is happening with Marc Jacobs and 𝒤𝓊 / Marc Jacobs and Takashi Murakami. My dream was that all three of them would collaborate for Louis Vuitton. That did not happen. However, I am being told that a Marc Jacobs Murakami collaboration is still on the horizon. It is just being pushed out maybe towards the end of the year because they didn't want it to conflict with the Louis Vuitton, all of the madness going on with the Louis Vuitton Murakami collaboration. So supposedly there is still something coming from Marc Jacobs and Murakami. We will have to wait and see. Fingers crossed that that is true, and if it is, I will definitely be buying something. Let's not kid ourselves here. But I've really been trying to pick and choose the Marc Jacobs 40th anniversary collaborations that I buy, but there are some things that I just can't say no to. So I'm very happy that I was able to add both of these to my collection. Let me know in the comments if you were able to pick this one up. I believe this is not sold out. So this one is the rarer color because this one sold out. This one was selling on the resale market. This one is still in stock. I know it went to core stores and then it was also available online. Last time I checked, this was still available online, so there is still time to buy it. It's so cute, guys. I love this bag. If you love the Louis Vuitton Stephen Sprouse, the resale prices are super high. This is a great way to add something to your collection from the original designer, the original artist, if you don't want to spend the money to buy the vintage Louis Vuitton pieces. So definitely go check that out. This is not sponsored, guys. I'm actually just a Marc Jacobs freak, so I hope you know that. All right, that's enough rambling for one video. You guys know I could talk for hours. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments. I always appreciate your guys' kind words and support. It means so much to me, so thank you so much for watching. And thank you, Laurie, for sending me this amazing bag charm. So sweet, looks so cute on this bag. It's gonna look so good on so many of my other bags. Seriously, you're the best. And Kevin, thank you so much for creating such a special shopping experience for me. In a world where luxury stores no longer offer a luxury experience, this is totally above and beyond customer service, and I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys reach out to Kevin if you ever need to order anything from the store. So if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.